Start wearing purple. This is a phrase from a song by music band Google Bardella, and there is nothing in common between the song and my speech, except the color purple and maybe the freedom, the vibes of freedom that I feel from the performances of this group, a musical band. I was really lucky to be a high school student in Russia in 90s. Why? It was really turbulent time, very difficult times to for Russia and for my parents living in that time. But for me, it was very exciting time and the beginning of kind of alchemy with the world. Uh, I don't know how to explain, but it was very confusing and open-minded time. In school, my history teacher decided that we will learn history of 20th century reading two books, textbooks, twice as much reading for us. Yet it was a good exercise to take the opposite views at that time and make them together, bring them together in synthesis. And for me, it was a good opportunity to see that, yeah, there are facts, but how we look at them, they may change the history. And what we see today, 2 weeks ago, we had so much pressure, so many questions, red or blue, right or left, right or wrong, white or black. There was a lot of internal pressure to choose one side. Why we have this internal pressure? That's the question I want to examine today, explore, and why wearing purple sometimes make feel like something forbidden. To start, I want to explore this question from 3 points, which I believe we may come to some understanding why we have this internal pressure. First, it's a political division system in the society. Second, childhood roots. And the third is generational impact. So let's start with the first one. Political system is based on division. The society is based on division. And 2 weeks ago, we could see that neighbors turned opponents for the election. Also, social media is fed and operates on division. The more division, the more conflict, the more engagement, the more time online. So it's also in the system. Also, there is a psychological need to be with someone, to belong to a group. It's safer. There is illusion of security when we are with us, not with them, because them, for some reason, are different and might be dangerous. That's all these things are in the system, and they are not always conscious that we can get, like we are not conscious of them. Second, childhood roots. I don't know how about you, but I was asked this question. Who do you love more, me or your father? And it was very unfair question to a child, right? So dependable on adults. But still, there was, in my childhood, there was a pressure to choose one side or another. Again, school playground, we have teams. Yeah, team spirit is good, but we never go beyond that and see what's between the teams. That's division, that's the conflict, and we are learning it. What else? In childhood, we have also this natural tendency to be accepted, to belong to a group. And all this black and white thinking develops as a mechanism for survival in childhood. Third part, a third point is generational impact. The history in this country is based on two parties. So from the middle of 19th century, there's two parties, and people here are learning that there's two choices. We are learning that to choose one of two. That's it. There are accidental independent candidates who have zero chances to win, just to perform, I guess, for the elections. Then we have grandparents and parents who come from previous generations, transfer their political identity in the family. And it's safer, especially for the Thanksgiving dinner, to be on the one side of the two, right? Or to keep calm, to avoid conflicts, to save peace for the moment. And so we can see how those 3 points already open up why we might feel this internal pressure within us. And wearing purple or gray or being centered, it's not about being indecisive. Rather, it's about courage to see complexity. It's about creating a space for different perspectives. And it's about breaking the generational trauma of binary thinking. And next time, when you feel the pressure to choose, please remember the purple star that shines and it gives you the opportunity to choose the position that might be the most powerful to enjoy and embrace the complexity of human experience. Thank you.